Alright, welcome everyone. We are here for the penultimate round of Truck League, and yeah, I cannot believe it. We are almost there, almost finishing this season, and yeah, it's been a really good journey here with this league. And yeah, as you can see here, today we are on the track that is very familiar. As we literally have UL yesterday here, so very interesting to see. It was quite a big coincidence. So yeah, the matching sync with the Ultimate League. And alright, so as you can see, it's obviously France Bugatti, and if we look at the standings, obviously you're not going to be able to see anything, but Kraft is currently leading by 33 points after Corvid missed the previous round, but it doesn't mean that anything is not ended for Corvid, because you are pretty much allowed to miss one round, because the worst rounds, or the round where you get the least amount of points, does not count, and with Corvid being the missed round from last week, that will be the one that does not count. And for Kraft, I believe it is something like the first round or something, not remember, but I know that by taking Kraft's worst round, they are very close, so we pretty much have a really big title fight. If I'm not wrong, they are just separated by 2 points, but either way, we got Corvid right now leading the way with Kraft only P5. We got Anti also on the first row, just 100 behind Corvid's lap, so that's really good from Anti. And yeah, it's interesting to see also the differences between Formula Sports 2 and the tracks on this league, because on these tracks you were pretty much allowed to cut the grass a lot more, because of how much you have to slow down. Like, you go so slow on the turn that the grass has a much less effect. So it's interesting to see that. And as you can see, Corvid improving massively there, almost half a second ahead of Antia. That is a massive improvement. And Kraft up to third place, so interesting to see this. Some big improvement here from Kraft. With Nandi P4, we then have Krang, Guziman, P-Flix, and Fully or Vlad. So yeah, very interesting. CPR actually leads the way in the championship, and yeah. Need to just check the settings. I believe everything's fine. Alright, let's then go into the race. 8 laps of racing, and this first race we had qualifying, but for the second one it's gonna be reverse grid. And alright, here we go. Corby leads the way with Anti already trying to shut the door there on Krafen. Oh my god, I think Corby had some lag there, which is not really ideal. And oh my god, yeah, Corby is lagging a lot, so what the hell. And Kraft in the meantime gets the lead as Corby goes absolutely too deep into the grass there, and just pushing Nandi there, and he's kind of just falling down here. With Crank, I believe he got a little bit screwed up, but hopefully Corby just stops lagging. I really hope that, otherwise it's gonna be a big of an issue here. But yeah, Kraft leads the way. I think Nandi kind of squeezes Anti there. Now Corby up to third place. And I believe he might be leading or fighting for lead on his screen. Oh my god, Corvid. Yeah, Corvid's teleporting a lot. Hopefully the guys on the VC will let him know about that. But they're really just waiting to see if it stops or not, so otherwise it's gonna be complicated. Maybe he might have to leave or restart the game or something after this race, but either way it is Kraft leading the way here with Nani in second, really doing a solid race with his teammate. I still his horse not being present today, sadly, and there we got Corby Anti on the Norbert Kish livery, the big goat of track racing, as we had then Big Flix battling Vlad here. Vlad will not having an easy day, as sometimes he's able to fight for podiums, and I feel like sometimes he becomes Prime Senna and other times it's just Latifi. As we got Grant going for the sideline. Actually, very good move there, and they seem clean actually. As we see also a big pack forming at the front. 4 drivers in the battle for this win. With, oh my god, Anti hitting that pit wall there. I don't know how the hell that happened. But it's gonna cost him a lot of time now. Guzman is right on his tail. But then Vlad now coming back on Grank now and making the move back to P6. So even though it's only 8 drivers, we still have a lot of action happening here, which is very interesting to see. You got Big Flix just trying to hold on to the rest of the pack, as he's right behind Mr. Grant there. And here we got Kraft still just keeping himself into the lead with Hnandi. Just not doing any moves. Maybe he's gonna do what he did to Buddha yesterday. Oh, but maybe he's doing it earlier. There he goes at the end of the first half of this race. Hnandi takes the lead. As we got Kraft in second place. Carvey just trying to stay behind. Doesn't seem to be lagging that much now. And hopefully that stays as the case, but he looks a bit sketchy there, not gonna lie. And yeah, let's see now. Kuziman, Antti. He looks like Antti did fall off behind the Norwegian driver. I think he's from Norway. As yeah, looks like Kraft took back the lead, so it's really a big shame to lose that. But as you can see now, Hnadi's gonna try again. Kraft tries to close the door, but I don't think he has the exit. So Hnadi takes back the lead, with Kraft now trying his best against the Hungarian driver here. But I think he's gonna stay behind. We see now Antti around the outside of Kuziman. Good move there. He's up to P4 again. But Corby seems to be struggling a little bit for pace. Grunty in third, but I think he's catching Kraft's slipstream here. This is a title fight. If I'm not wrong, if we take Kraft's current worst round, I think they're just separated by 2 points. So every point absolutely matters now for them with these final 8 races of the season. As we got Hnandi absolutely leading the way, with Kraft maybe a little mistake there against Corby right behind. But I think it's going to be Hnandi just looking to get away. Ooh, as we see Corby have a little moment there. He goes too deep into the grass on the inside. So I believe Hnandi is looking pretty well here if he can keep it cool. But we'll have to see if Kraft catches the slipstream. It's still game on for that win. As we see also a little train here. So there's battles along all the place. Everyone seems to be closer and closer actually. If I'm not wrong, I think the skill gap looked a little bit bigger at the beginning, although I believe there was also a lot of crashing and all of that. But now even with less people, it seems that people are genuinely close on pace. Maybe because they all know these trackers very well after driving it for UL very recently. So yeah, as you can see now, Hnandi trying his best to defend against Kraft. Kraft really trying here. Can he do it for the last time? Who's gonna take it? I think Hnandi will take it. Yes, by 1/10 of a second, Hnandi takes the win on race number 1 with Corvid third, and Guziman, Antti, Vlad, Big Flix, and Mr. Crank. So very interesting race here. As today looks like we only have 4 teams being represented. At the beginning of the season, I would actually try to have all the teams represented, even if both the main drivers were missing. But now, to benefit the teams that are actually more healthy and have consistent attendance, pretty much just leaving at the driver's credit or choice to, or at the driver's discretion to choose with whatever team they want to race. Alright, so let's then go for the reverse grid. You can see it's going to be Crank starting at the front with Big Flix alongside. We've got Vlad, Antti, Guziman, Corby, Kraft, and Hnadi then starting there at the back. So it is going to be an interesting race now. Okay. Okay, looks hopefully have to put Corby back to further. Like, no. Back to third last. Alright, now it is reverse grid, and I'm gonna tell you this is not gonna be the biggest thing of tonight's race. As we got now Crank leading the way, we got Crank big flicks up there with Vlad, and now you can see Kraft trying to go for the inside there, but did not work that well. Really trying his luck, as we see now Carvey around the outside. Now the inside line is really making up these positions pretty well, as he's gonna try and pass his teammate for today, big flicks, as now he's on the inside. Crank still is, but maybe not for long, as we see Carvey now going side by side here. He's on the inside line, and I think he's on to the lead. Really amazing start from by the Australian, taking the lead in a very strong way, as we got now Crank still in third place with big flicks there. This is our big chance on the reverse grid, but flicks just edges out Mr. Crank, and now Crank is down to P6. We see Gnadi not having a good start here, with Antti now going off the track there, and now, oh my god, big crash there by Gnadi. We got the Elysium trucking leading the way now. 1-2, Carvey and big flicks up there, followed by the CPRs. We didn't have Antti in the middle with the Kansas right behind. We can see Antti and Crank battling alongside. We didn't have Guzi Man here. There he goes, the Kansas. Kraft got killed, absolutely killed there. He's down to P7, so the top two, who also started at the bottom two in this race, still down there, not making any progress at the end of the day. But they're gonna have to do something here. You see Antti and Vlad just crashing around. What the hell was that, Vlad? Oh, you silly boy. Fully, absolutely fully. As we see the CPR is now having a bit of a split against the Kansas. There's Kraft now up to third place out of nowhere. He went from last to third in just a matter of one lap here. It's all going down here. We got Crank now trying his best against Vlad, with Kuziman right behind. And in the meantime, I think Big Flicks was trying to make a move on Corey, which might not be the best of idea considering his ping and how big these tracks are, which I'm pretty sure does not help the situation. So Corey continues to lead the way. We got Flicks that's trying to stay on the slipstream, really on course for a good podium here, so if he can just keep it cool, he's going to be cool. Yeah, we got Crank right behind, we got Kuziman. It's a big train here, and Andy not managing to make that much progress as Kraft did. As you can see here, Andy now trying to, oh, he's gonna squeeze out Kuziman there, with Antti now in third of this group. He's in P7 with Vlad in last place. He had a bit of a crash there, fully now with the double overtake there, really nice. Now he goes around the outside, ooh, but does it work well for him? We're gonna lose those two positions. Antti now going aggressive, really coming back at him there. And yeah, this is looking interesting. We got now Kraft. Looks like he catched the Elysium trucking drivers here. So it is looking interesting now. We're looking to have the pace. Even though Quarry was the one who got that amazing lap, but I guess Kraft now seems to be more used to the track now. Because even though they know the track, they don't know exactly how to drive it with these tracks. As I just saw Hernandez standing one on the inside of Kuziman. And they managed to make it clean. I would say he's looking more clean. Also less drivers has helped the situation a lot. But yeah, we got Flicks trying his best maybe to not let Kraft to pass him. As you can see now, Kraft has a good exit as Big Flicks just have a big mistake there. And now he's gonna have to lift to let Kraft now get second place. He had to back off because that first chicane is absolutely hard to go side by side with someone else. There's not really that much space usually. But yeah, we got Corvette still leading the way. He's on Kraft with the Elysium tracking sandwich, but Kraft absolutely has the hardest overtake to make now for the win, as you're gonna have to pass Corvette. His biggest hope is certainly gonna be a mistake, but also he has Big Flicks right behind trying to look for something here. Kraft really trying to edging out Big Flicks here. Can't believe that Kraft is edging. But now you can see Big Flicks goes for the inside. Actually, somewhat clean move for the slick standards. But as you can see, they absolutely rubbing their tracks against each other, and they're just gonna let Corvette just get away with this one. As you can see, Big Flicks is on the inside, Kraft on the outside, and it's gonna get pushed there. And it is Big Flicks like taking second place. So there he goes. Corvette is your winner of race number 2, with Big Flicks second and Kraft third. And now we got the Kansas side by side with Nandi, and Mr. Crank finishes P4. Really amazing result from them. And you can really see how big of an effect this reverse grid race has, as it does allow for some of the slow drivers to get some big results up there. Alright, now this is the biggest thing of tonight's races. It's going to be 25 rain now for these final two races. Alright, now this is the biggest thing. 25 rain expected. As you can see here, it's gonna start with wet. And let's see which tires will the drivers pick. We got Orville and Guzman on the inters, everyone else on the softs. They cannot pit during qualifying. So this is gonna be interesting. As I said, the rule about not pitting remains. So here they go. We got Guzman and Corvid obviously gonna taking the lead here. But will rain come back? That's gonna be the biggest question. I believe that the ones on the softs might have done the best choice here. And now the track is gonna be dry. And here we go, it's absolutely dry right now. You can see how I believe Big Flicks may have felt that extra grip out of nowhere and just went into the inside. But let's see now. Corvid is gonna have to do his best here. And here they go. I think Corvid will do the best lap. No, it's Crank! Crank on provisional pole. How is that happening? I kinda hope there is not a bug, because damn, actually Crank looks to be ahead on my screen here, so I don't think there is any bug. He actually did a very good lap there, so really nice on Crank. He's absolutely killing it, or he gave the controller to someone else. Maybe it's Mrs. Crank, I don't know. But in the meantime, we do got Crank leading the way. I absolutely don't know how he's doing it, but he's doing pretty well. And now you can see who is going to get passed by Kraft and Anti, with Corvid absolutely paying the price for picking the wrong tires here, with Guzman in P8. But I would say it was not exactly a stupid decision, because it is 25 rain, 25% rain, so it can always appear at any time. So yeah, it is a bit unpredictable. But either way, we got Anti now on provisional pole. Crank incredibly still in third. So let's see if he's gonna get passed by someone. And there he goes Anti. Oh, and actually tied. Anti and Kraft actually got the same lap here, 33.82. And Crank incredibly is gonna be starting in third place, followed by Wild and Andy Big Flicks. Then Corby and Guzman, who picked the Inters, will be starting at the back basically. Alright, now it is race number 3 with 25% rain. And it's starting, it's starting dry. Which drivers will be picking the Inters? Remember that last time with 10% rain, the Inter was absolutely the best choice. And now let's see if it's going to be the same here. As mostly all of the drivers starting on the soft except Vlad and Guzman. And this is going to be interesting. It is 25% rain. I'm pretty sure that the rain will appear. As you can see, it's already giving us a warning here with the clouds. We got Anti leading the way. Big Flicks trying to send on instead of Crank, and Crank! Oh! Heartbreaking start here by Crank. Who's gonna fall down behind on that hairpin? There is the hairpin of death, I'm pretty sure. It's very tight, it's absolutely hard to make a clean overtake there. And so yeah, we got Kraft leading the way. We got a pack of 5 drivers here, all on the softs. As we got Vlad is trying his best against with Guziman on the Inters, hoping that for that rain to disappear as soon as possible. But there is gonna be the only way of having a good result here. They basically had nothing to lose, and like the likes of Corby and Kraft who are battling for the driver's title. And yeah, you can see Hernandez just gets massively killed. Oh, Corby! Corby goes into the pit wall. Down into P5. This is not ideal. This is one of the big races where you get a lot more points. So Corby absolutely needs to gain as much as possible. And so yeah, we got now Corby trying to make a move on his teammates, and he managed to do it somehow. And we got Nandi now trying his best to shut the door, but he might be already too late because Corby's ping. I think he is already seeing himself ahead. So I think yeah, you can see Nandi just be a flying sitting duck here, as they got a little lag rocket now. And Big Flick's really trying to battle his teammates. Not going to be a good idea. There he goes. Corby's at the third. Ref leads the way. And surprisingly, the Inters has not been the best choice. But surprisingly enough, look at this. The Inters actually seem to have more tire life, but certainly not the best grip right now because it's dry. But they're not exactly falling down that far behind, which is interesting. But yeah, I'm a bit surprised. It's way too dry for 25% fine. But either way, we got Kraft leading the way with Anti, and now Big Flicks trying to pass Corby there, but not working well. Corby just makes the switch back, or the up and under, or they can also call it. And yeah, so either way, still this group with Kraft and Anti. I don't think he's really trying to do something here. It's a 1-2 for Finland, but maybe he is. There he goes. Anti takes up the lead on the final third, which allows for Corby to get closer. I believe Corby is still believing that he can fight back after bad qualifying, after picking the Inters, which was not a good idea, but now he makes a mistake. Big Flicks to go for the move here, and now Corby just gets wedged out there. And he's gonna be down to P5, really not what he wants right now. So we're getting towards the dying stages of this race. It is still Kraft and Anti. And even though Corby will have the advantage now on this next race with the reverse grid, it is still not ideal, especially for the front runners. They do want to win race 1 and 3 because that's the one where you get more points because it is with the normal grid. And to make things fair with the reverse grid, those races with the reverse grid you gotta have less points. Otherwise, people will try to exploit that system, as you can see here. Vlad and Guzi, man, they're really just fighting hard. Look at this. Oh my god, they're just having some fun, so I have nothing against it. They are both in the voice chat, I'm pretty sure, so they can organize between themselves. It's not exactly illegal to be taking that seriously. As you can see now, 3 wide there. Flicks becomes the biggest victim so far. As Nandy's on this Elysium trucking sandwich here. He dives one on the inside of Corby. And now he's gonna try the same here, but oh, it's not gonna work well. He managed to block Flicks there, but now he got Kraft and Anti also going for the battle for the lead. Kraft takes the lead on the inside line, and he's stepping to the front here. Can Anti try something? I don't think he can, so Kraft takes the win on race number 3. Anti will be second, and Corby managed to at least finish on the podium. Then it is Nandy and Flicks. What the hell was that? We got Grunk, and then we got the rain victims here. Oh my god. Uzi man just killing while using the pit wall to assist, and very nice assistance there from the pit wall. And look at this, look at the difference. We think Crank and Guziman is 13 seconds of a difference, so it does tell a lot that yeah, it was not the right choice in the end, even though I would consider the Inters to be the safe choice. But yeah, it is interesting. It is a gamble that the drivers have to take, and they have no absolutely idea if the rain will appear or not. And this is what is interesting because this is kind of rare, so they have really to play with the gambles basically, and it's an interesting gamble that they have to do. Alright, so it's the final race of the day. Craft are certainly doing better than Harvey here. Will someone now going for any gambles? You can see who is going to be half Inter's half soft tires. Oh, wait. Why was Corby lost? What the fuck? Last race. Reverse grid. I think now should be alright. Yes, okay. Alright, so hopefully it's working now on the second time, and here we go. Looks like Vlad and Guzman still behaving on the Inter's anti. We'll try the same. Kraft also going for the Inter, so once again he's half on the Inter's, half on the wets, on the softs I mean. So this is it. Final race of the day. Who's gonna play the gamble right? Once again we have clouds early on, but are we gonna have any rain here? I'm really hoping that we have. I'm gonna be disappointed if we have no rain with 25% rain. It doesn't sound right to me. But either way, we got Flix now taking the lead. He has that grip on the softs. Right now, Nani trying his best here. The softs clearly had the advantage as he's gonna push Vlad on the inside. Yes, as you can see now, Corvid now trying his best here with soft tires. I do believe that the Inter is the safe option, because you don't lose as much as the softs would lose when the softs are at disadvantage. But yes, as you can see, everyone on the softs taking the top 4. Corvid makes a massive mistake there. As we got Big Flix maybe looking for the lead here. Nadi is the one leading the way now, taking the footsteps of his compatriot Albert Kish, who is a real life GOAT of track racing. As in the meantime, looks like it's gonna continue to be dry, so will the drivers on the Inters regret starting on the Inters again? As this is interesting, because back in Nürburgring we have some rain as well, and it was even less chances of having rain, but it always appeared, which is interesting, and it was a lot heavier rain. For some reason, even though it was only 10%, but here it's supposedly 25%, and there is no rain at all. So it is a big loss here, but as you can see, more clouds. Oh, big crash there between the teammates. There is a huge mistake there. Corby hits that pit wall. Big Flix was just following him, just also becomes a victim of that pit wall. And yeah, that pit wall actually is just claiming a few victims today. As we see now, Hernandi, who won the Ultimate League Racing here yesterday by just 200, is now just leading away, looking for a win here on race number 4. And look at this, no rain at all, with just 4 laps to go. It's gonna be sunny again. And I'm really just getting disappointed. I really wanted for that rain to appear, because it is extremely rare, so although it still allows for this sort of gamble to happen, you can see how the drivers on the Inters are just not benefiting at all for having those Inters. And we see Crank having to basically finish on the top 4. But as you can see, Gnadi just continues to get away now. He has a 2-second advantage. Recovered in second. Once again we have clouds but no rain at all. We have to wait and see if it's going to appear soon or not. As we see now Vlad on the inside of Crank. Oh, big crash there. I think Vlad is gonna regret it. As we see Ant in last place, banging for that rain to appear. We see how Craft finishing P7 is not gonna Probably not going to lose that much because it is a reverse grid race, but yes, Kraft pretty much did what he had to do with races 1 and 3. Got the maximum points out of there. Guzman goes absolutely on the inside, absolutely dive bomb. And we will see now, can the rain appear? Will the weather marker move once more? This is our big question here. As you can see, it is moving very close towards the rain. Are we gonna have some at the end? I don't think so. It is absolutely just edging. That weather marker is just edging. No rain at all. Just clouds. But very, very dark clouds at the moment. And how it's moving again. Oh my god. But once again, even when the rain doesn't appear, just the fact that the drivers have to make that gamble between softs and inters, I'm pretty sure that already is gonna cause some trouble on these drivers' heads. But yeah, in the meantime, we still got Hernandi leading the way, but maybe not by not much. But now the rain finally appears. Now he decides to appear. A bit too late, but we do gonna have a rain here. But luckily for the drivers on the soft tires, they're gonna be able to get away with it. As you can see, if it only appeared a lap ago, it would have made a huge difference. But here we go now. Hernandi absolutely no grip there on the final turn. He's gonna take the win here. Corby takes second place. Then Flicks finishing third. We got Fully now up there. Can Crank still get caught up by someone here? As you can see, oh my god, no, I don't think so. Crank still managed to finish P5. So Vlad did manage to beat Crank even though he had the worst tires. But here we go. Final race here. We got Hernandi with the win and fastest lap, followed by Corby, then Big Flicks, Vlad, Crank, Kuziman, Anti and Kraft to finish your day today. And yeah, this was the penultimate round here at Bugatti Le Mans, and the next week is gonna be the final round, the big title fights between Kraft and Corvus. I'm pretty sure CPR might be the constructor champion at this point. I don't think they can really lose the title at this point. They're just too far ahead. So either way, next round is gonna be in Jarama in Spain. Final rounds, big title between Kraft and Corvus. So do not miss it next week. And yeah, this has been Nuno the Second, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.